Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie Bree, and today we're talking about the Bayformers films, the live-action DreamWorks Transformers movies that were spearheaded by Michael Bay. Now, I've only seen the first three consecutively, Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen, and Dark of the Moon. And no, I think I've seen the one after Dark of the Moon. What's the fourth one called? I've seen the first four, because I did see one of them with Mark Wahlberg. Marky Mark. Let's call him Marky Mark. He don't deserve my respect. He's an underwear model who pretended to be a white rapper in the 90s. So, let's give him the respect he's due. As in, he's a douchebag, goofball, white rapper, Vanilla Ice knockoff. So, let's not forget that. Okay? If you're ripping off Vanilla Ice, you don't deserve my fucking respect. But I've only seen those four, and then the Bumblebee movie. But I don't know if Michael Bay had anything to do with the Bumblebee movie. I didn't really look into it. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're really fun movies. They're not great movies. They're chaos incarnate, but I kind of enjoy that. But I love Transformers. I love all things about Transformers. So even if the plots are convoluted and don't make sense, I'm here for the giant robots fighting other giant robots. And the movies give me that. And sometimes they do have plots that make sense. Like the first one and Bumblebee, those are pretty good. But I haven't seen the last three. I haven't seen Fallen Kingdom or Last Kingdom or Fallen Knight or whatever it's called. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen the one with the Dinobots. And I haven't seen the Rise of the Beasts or whatever. So those are three I haven't seen. I can't even remember the subtitles to these movies, to be honest. I'm doing good remembering Revenge of the Fallen and Dark of the Moon. But the fourth one, I can't even remember what its subtitle was. Because their subtitles don't make a lot of sense most of the time. Bumblebee is damn fucking good, though. I love fucking Bumblebee. It's like a cross between Transformers and Short Circuit, and I'm okay with that. That movie's dope as fuck, and I love it. But there are some issues I have with the Bayformers movies. So the pros are all Transformers. I'm good with that. Give me more Transformers. Give me the lore. They really explore the Transformer lore. The cons are the human characters are batshit crazy and don't belong in these movies, especially Spike Witwicky. I don't like him as a person, but I like his acting. I like Shia LaBeouf. I enjoy him in his movies for what they are. He pops up in a movie, and I'm not like repulsed like a lot of people. I'm like, oh cool, Shia LaBeouf. Go be Indiana Jones. I'm good with that. Everybody else was stupid and wouldn't let him get to be Indiana Jones. And I'm pissed off about that because I really like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. So fuck y'all haters. Fuck you. But that's okay. You can hate what you want to hate. But you can also fuck yourself at the same time. And I don't care if you enjoy it or not. But the human characters do drag these movies down, and the human subplots are usually like bullshit. But they're there. You put up with it. The other con is basically the fucking chaos. The action scenes are cool. There's a lot of explosions and laser blasts and robots throwing each other and ripping each other's limbs off and stuff like that. But it's so fucking chaotic that it's really hard to tell what the fuck is going on. And that makes me dizzy, and that's why I don't watch these movies like very often. And that's why I haven't seen the last three movies, because I'm like, yeah, I know they're going to be almost 3 hours long, and it's just going to be pure chaos. But I still kind of enjoy them. The other kind of thing that gets brought up, and I'm not going to call it a con or a pro, I'm just going to say it is what it is. It's the whole Michael Bay of it all. The explosions and the weird camera angles and sometimes shaky cam out of fucking nowhere, and what people say are sometimes problematic representation and things like that. Yeah, that's in his movies. You know, there is some racism undertones and stuff like that, some homophobia, but like that shit's everywhere, you know. And it's like, all right, well, yeah, we got to deal with it, but also like let's just like fuck it, you know. These movies are fun, but let's call it out when we see it, and hopefully we get less of it in the future. That I'm okay with that. But I really like most of the Michael Bay Transformers movies that I have seen. I didn't really enjoy that first one that I saw with Marky Mark, and I can't fucking remember what it's called. That one was just like, I don't even remember really what the fuck happens in that movie. I've seen it like 3 times, and I can't fucking remember what happens in it. So I know it's kind of fucking convoluted. So yeah, I know that. But, you know, those first three are actually okay. You know, Dark of the Moon gets a little off the rails and a little long in the tooth. But Bumblebee fucking more than makes up for it. I haven't seen the animated film that came out, earlier this year? I can't even remember what it's called. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if I will. I'm not a big fan of animated films, but I do like Transformers, and I do love the Transformers animated film from the 80s. So I might get around to it one of these days. Because I'm not like, I want to make it clear. I don't hate cartoons. I'm not like, ew, gross, cartoons. It's just, I really prefer live action stuff. But cartoons are just kind of like, yeah, I liked a lot of them when I was a kid. But even when I was a kid, I still prefer live action. But it is what it is. So that's all I have to say about the Bayformers movies. Check out my new channel, Breeze Millennial Flicks, where I'll review them one at a time. Stay cool.